Welcome to Success in 7, where we shine a light on small businesses that are doing business differently to inspire others to do the same. Each episode, we'll sit down with a small business owner to talk about their business journey, challenging preconceived notions of success and what it means to be successful on their own terms. In the studio today, I'm joined by Daej Hamilton from Daej Designs. You started woodworking in the 6th grade. What did you make?
Ooh, the most ugliest. It was so trash. Like, I can't believe I even made this, but we're like 11 years old. And it was a cover plate for a light switch. The holes were misaligned. The light switch was off center. Like, it was ugly.
Was there something that you experienced or felt after you made that made you really interested in this subject?
Oh, I was proud of it, for sure. It was something tangible that I had. I designed it, made it, learned how to use different tools like a bandsaw, and was able to use those machines by myself, which was like empowering. So yeah, I was proud of it, but wouldn't make that again.
Today you're making furniture that is meant to last a lifetime. We live in a time where a lot of people are focused on disposable products. Talk to me about your goal with your business in terms of these long-lasting products.
I find that this year, especially, and last year more so, because we just started this year, people are looking to curate their homes and make them like their own art gallery spaces. And so a lot of the times my clients will have me custom make something that doesn't match anything in their house. I find that kind of sets me apart from going to IKEA or the Brick. Usually when you go to those places, you're buying a set of furniture and everything matches, but I find that people are looking to just put their own twist in things and kind of elevate their homes in that way.
You started your business when you were just 22 years old. Most of the time, people at that age, they go to work for someone else and then they get experience over years and then eventually they're ready to start their own business. What made you feel ready at 22?
The fact that I wasn't able to elevate in the place that I was. So I worked with a design firm for a year and a half, and the vicissitudes that happened in that place just didn't align with who I was as a maker. And on top of that, I just reached my ceiling in terms of growth and learning. I really couldn't go any further. And so I felt like if I wanted to succeed in this business, and not even just the business, but just as a maker in general, I had to start my own studio practice.
When you are running your business and you have to balance between that creative work and the more business-oriented tasks like managing your finances, how do you carve out, no pun intended, time for each of those?
I find that those conversations are kind of embedded when I talk to my clients about the projects that we're working on. The creativity just flows. I allow them to kind of show me what they're looking for, and I call it a collaboration. I'm taking their ideas and actually bringing it to life, and in that, the finance part is definitely a topic of conversation as I need to get paid. So, but even then, like with my business, I try to make things a little bit more accessible for people, and so when it comes to the deposit part, the deposit is set a little bit lower than usual. I'm not asking for like 50%, it's more like 35%, something that people can readily afford. And then the rest of it would be due once the project is done and they're happy with what they have. So that kind of, I think that also like sets me apart. Bring it back to the first question, like that also sets me apart that, you know, not everything is always going to be like out of reach when it comes to your budget and what you're looking to buy. So
I think all of us as small business owners are relying more and more on a set of digital tools that allows us to run our businesses. What tool is most important for you?
I would say my website is most important to me. That's how a lot of people find my business, but also the newspaper, which is really funny, especially now in 2024. People still read the newspaper. They actually do. A lot of my clients have found me through that. But then when it comes down to like the financial part of it, QuickBooks has definitely helped me organize my receipts and stuff like that when it comes to doing my taxes at the end of every season. So yeah, shout out to QuickBooks.
One of the things that I was noticing when I was researching your business is how much purpose goes behind what you do. You can feel it in your social media posts, for example. And I wanted to share an Instagram post where you wrote about inspiring young girls and how important it is for you. And you said, "You have so much on the inside of you that the world is waiting for you to share." I wanted to hear a little bit more about why it's so important for you to inspire the next generation of girls.
Growing up, I didn't have representation in this field. It was mainly older white men that were doing woodworking and older white men that I would see on YouTube making things that I thought that I could make as well. And so when it came to starting this business, I realized like, oh my gosh, I'm about to be the representation that I've always wanted. And that allows people to see themselves in a field that they never saw themselves before. And so when I think about like young girls, and usually, you know, society tries to push them in a more, I would say like feminine role, I'm actually creating space for people to see themselves in somewhere that might not look like it's for them. So it's really important that I do that.
Since this series is called Success in 7, when you look towards your goals in 2024, what does success look like to you in 7 words or less?
In 7 words, success looks like taking up space in this furniture field.